Hello everyone and welcome to my February wrap up and my March TBR. So during the month of February I took part in 2 readathons. I did the A Yearathon for the month and I also took part in the Time Hopathon readathon, and I've already talked about and wrapped up all of the books that I read for both of those readathons, so I will leave links to both of those wrap-up videos in the description down below so you can see what other books I read during February. The only other book I managed to finish during the month of February is Winter Song by S.J. Jones. I gave it 4 stars. It's a newly released YA fantasy about a girl called Liesel who is living in 18th century Bavaria with her parents, her grandmother, her brother and her sister, and when her sister is taken by the Goblin King into the Goblin Land underground, it's Liesel's mission to go and save her. I did write a full review of this on my blog, so I will leave a link to that review in the description down below so you can read all my deeper thoughts and feelings on it. I really loved the writing style in this. It's a very dark, sexy romance with obviously goblins in it, which are a creature that I feel we don't really get enough from, certainly not in YA fantasy. So it was really nice to get a kind of different type of mythology from this book. So definitely pick it up if it sounds like your sort of thing. And that is it for my February wrap up. So now on to my March TBR. During the month of March I am actually planning on taking part in 2 more readathons, so I will have TBRs up for those very soon. I'm planning on doing the A Yearathon for March, and I'm also planning on doing a readathon called Read-O-Rama. So all of the other books that are going to be in this TBR are books that I'm going to be reading outside of those readathons, and they are actually all review books. So it's going to be a very review heavy month for me, I think. So the first book I want to read and review in March, certainly before the beginning of April anyway, is Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. This is an ARC. This is an adult fantasy. I know Mark Lawrence is a very well-renowned adult fantasy writer. I've never read any of his books, but I'm really excited about this one. I'm just going to read the back to you. The gods made her for ruin. Abandoned by her mother and saved from the gallows by a nun, Nona is taken into the convent of Sweet Mercy, where she is trained in the art of killing. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I know there's assassins in it, so I'm looking forward to that because obviously I love Throne of Glass. So yeah, really looking forward to it. It sounds very bloodthirsty, very exciting, very fast-paced. It's a pretty huge book, but I'm really looking forward to digging into it, and hopefully I'll be able to get a review up before it comes out on the 6th of April. The next book that I want to read and review this month is The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. I got a copy of this on NetGalley. This is a upcoming YA fantasy about a girl who is a witch. She comes from a family of necromancers, and when she raises her brother from the dead, it is revealed that she is a special type of necromancer, so she is sent off for training to be a wielder of elemental magic, and that's pretty much all I know. I know this comes out at the beginning of March, and I don't think I'll be able to finish it and review it before it comes out on the 7th, but I will get a review up as soon as I can. Another book that I want to read in March and review is a book that I was sent by the author, and it is called Talia and the Capture of Roth by CJ Quinn. I'm not sure you can see that. I think this is a middle grade fantasy about a group of 4 brothers who find a mirror in their manor house, and they see the mystical, magical reflection of their dead mother in it, and she calls them through a portal into the land of Talia. And I believe they have to go on an adventure to capture Roth, which is obviously a deadly sin, and it's one of the deadly sins which is apparently terrorizing the human world. So they have to save the human world from this force called Roth, and that's pretty much all I know. Because it's a middle grade, I don't think it's very long, so I don't think it will take me very long to get through, but yeah, the author very kindly sent me that, so I will be reading it and getting a review up as soon as I can. And another book that I want to read and review during the month of March is a book called Ultimatum, which doesn't have a cover on the NetGalley version, but I have talked about it, I know, in another video. It's a contemporary about 2 brothers who take the news of their mother's death very differently. One of them is a emotional artist and the other one is a party-loving athlete kind of guy, and then when their dad gets very ill, they have to come together, put aside their differences, and basically reconcile the family. So It sounds like a really cute adult contemporary. It's been a while since I've read an adult contemporary as well, so I'm really looking forward to getting that up as well. And that is it for my February wrap up and my March TBR. I will be coming to you very, very soon with another TBR video for a year-a-thon, so stay tuned for that. I will leave all of my social media in the description down below. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye bye.